Kia ora, nau mai ki te whare, welcome to the House. Ko Daniela Maua te koksaho. A key part of the work Parliament does is progress claims settlement bills, which aim to rectify historic breaches of te tiriti o Waitangi by the Crown. Today, MPs met earlier than their usual start time of 2 p.m. to consider 3 claims settlement bills, all at different stages.
Madam Speaker, I move that the Ngāti Rāhiri Tumutumu claim settlement bill be now read a first time.
Members, the House is in committee on the Ngāti Paoa Claims Settlement Bill.
Madam Speaker, I move that the Ngāti Paoa Claims Settlement Bill be now read a third time. Madam Speaker, I move that the Ngāti Hāua Claims Settlement Bill be now read a second time.
It can be a lengthy process for a bill to reach this point, involving years of negotiations between iwi and the government. The significance of this process is not lost on the MPs in the House, who use these speeches to acknowledge the work undertaken to get to this stage. Minister for Treaty of Waitangi Negotiations, Paul Goldsmith, says work on the Ngāti Rāhiri Tumutumu Claims Settlement Bill began almost 40 years ago.
I acknowledge the immense work Ngāti Rāhiri Tumutumu put into the settlement and the many compromises reached for this point. Keenly aware that Ngāti Tumutumu, of course, have lost a number of esteemed members who contributed to this process and did not live to see this day. This is a special moment in the settlement journey, and it's only appropriate that at a time like this we reflect on those who have passed and acknowledge their work and acknowledge the pain and the sense of loss that goes with that.
Green MP Te Ano Tuiono says the work may have begun even earlier.
As I was researching about this bill and learning about the depth of the history of the people that have been welcomed here today, I noted that actually this is not their first time to Parliament. That actually this issue had come to Parliament in 1877 under the Native Affairs Act, where the petitioners argued that Ngāti Rāhiri Tumutumu were the main occupants of Te Aroha, and they objected to the Crown purchasing land in the block from other iwi.
Claims settlement bills often include details of the Crown's actions, redress and apology. New Zealand First MP Jenny Marcroft focuses on the statutory pardons in the Ngāti Hāua Claims Settlement Bill.
Matene ruta te whareaitu and te rangiatia. They were arrested, tried under martial law, convicted for partaking in a rebellion against the Crown. Te whareaitu was sentenced to death by hanging, and te rangiatia died in imprisonment mere weeks after being sentenced. Their bodies, still to this day, have not been found, and this legislation not only pardons them, but it recognises their character, their mana, and their reputation.
Speaking to the third reading of the Ngāti Paoa Claims Settlement Bill, Labour MP Willie Jackson says there is gratitude to the Ministers for Treaty of Waitangi Negotiations who have contributed to this work over the years, but there's also anguish and frustration over the system for redress.
There's such a sacrifice from our people. We subsidise this country in terms of the treaty settlements. You're talking about iwi taking 2 or 3% of what the settlement was worth. And that's what Koro was talking about this morning, you know, and it's either peanuts or nothing.
Speaking to the same bill, Green MP Chloe Swarbrick says a claim settlement bill is not the end of the government's responsibilities.
It is the role of our government to now get out of the way and support Ngāti Paoa to continue to resource their aspirations. Because, Mr. Speaker, I think as all of us who reflect on the experience and the evidence know, when we support what is good for Māori, we ultimately get the best possible outcomes for Aotearoa New Zealand.
MPs often debate a bill to an empty public gallery, but the importance of claim settlement bills means iwi, hapu and whānau travel to Wellington to view the passage of their bill in person. To mark the moment, the Speaker grants permission for waiata to be sung when the bill is passed.
Permission has been granted for a waiata.
I te whakarongo koe ki te whare. You've been listening to The House, a program made with funding from Parliament's Office of the Clerk. Mā te wā.